Hello, callers. Welcome to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with Messi, as it has been reported that Messi to Barcelona is almost ruled out as his father and agent pushes for Saudi Arabia switch. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, in this episode, we are going to be talking about Ilkay Gundogan of Manchester City, as it have been reported that the Barcelona midfield target will decide his future after the Champions League final. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. In a major development, La Porteria claims Barcelona's pursuit of Lionel Messi has been almost ruled out. The Spanish news outlet comes up with this big claim this afternoon, suggesting that Messi's father, Josh Messi, is not too keen on a return to Camp Nou. He is more drawn to a move to Saudi Arabia, who are ready to offer big millions. Messi, for his part, is keen on returning to Barcelona after spending 2 years at Paris Saint-Germain, but he does not want to go against the will of his father, who has become an important negotiator in recent months. While Messi's departure from Parc des Princes seems almost fixed, there is no guarantee he will return to Barcelona. Josh Messi does not trust the people in charge of Barca right now and believes a return to the Camp Nou might not bode well for the player. This is why he is more drawn to a move to Saudi Arabia, with Al Hilal reportedly offering Messi a staggering €400 million a year this year. The report from La Porteria also comes against the backdrop of La Liga taking more time to approve Barcelona's financial feasibility plan, which was sent to the authorities last month. With no approval of plans, Barca are having a hard time figuring out their economic limitations. As such, they are unable to approach Messi with an official proposal. The Argentine has been quite patient as of now, but it appears that patience is wearing off for his father, and we may soon see the veteran attacker make the move to the Middle East. He is already the tourism ambassador of Saudi Arabia and had recently made a trip to the country, which got him to trouble with PSG. However, their project to resign Messi is still on the cards for Barcelona, and it will be interesting to see if the Catalans can prevent their former star from embarking on a journey elsewhere this summer. Messi to Barcelona rumors continue to make headlines, and honestly, up to now, I haven't still seen that clear possibility for Barcelona to sign Messi. It's going to be a very, very difficult task. We know that, right? Financially, we know that it's going to be difficult because the goal here is to ensure that we can sign Messi while every other economic aspect of this club still remains positive, because we don't want something that we are going for Messi. After signing Messi, it's like La Liga will have no way to sign any other player because the wage bill is already full, and everything is being just tied up that we can't do other activities in the market. Barca want to ensure that it shouldn't be that case, because honestly, for me, if Barca see that signing Messi will bring more trouble on their financial records and everything like that, that we won't be able to flow well, then I think better they should cut off that deal and we move ahead. I think Messi himself will understand that, because he still have a huge offer in Saudi Arabia that he can likely accept that if Barca delay. And it's not even surprising that Josh Messi is wearing off patience and he wants Messi to go to Saudi Arabia, not Barcelona, because he does not still trust some of the members of the board of directors there. Of course, we all know that Laporta had a lot of issues with Messi and his agents. Even Messi's family even blasted Laporta about the way he treated Messi. Even though Messi is a peaceful person, he does not like conflict, and he have already forgiven Laporta. Laporta even said the other day that he has spoken with Messi on phone and they are on good terms, which I think that was a positive thing. That was even a big step for Barcelona to ever dream of bringing Messi. that the Barca president should at least come to good terms with the player before anything can be made possible, and that is exactly what has happened. So I think Barcelona should be very careful. La Liga is still to approve our feasibility plan, and I don't know if there is some fear in the camp because rumors were saying that it might be yesterday and so on, but even though Gerard Romero have come out saying it will likely be next week, but there is no exact date that he pinpointed. So we just have to keep fingers crossed because we all know that unless Barcelona see their visibility plan being approved, then they can't be able to do anything about Messi coming. They are just going to be powerless in the market. So, but La Liga needs to approve that, and there will be a big boost for Barca's confidence of bringing back Messi and signing some of their top targets, if and only if they can conduct player sales to bring money into the club. Then on to the final story of discussion. Ilkay Gundogan has become one of the most in-demand midfielders in the market right now. With his current deal at Manchester City expiring at the end of the season, Man City are keen on retaining the services of the German international, but the player has been courted by Barca and Arsenal. Gundogan has previously close to joining Barcelona, but he is yet to make a definitive decision on his future. According to the latest report from the Evening Standard, Gundogan will not decide his future anytime soon either, with the midfielder putting his future talks on hold until the end of the Champions League final. Gundogan's refusal to come to a decision about his future is a clear indicator of the fact that the midfielder is strongly considering the possibility of renewing his contract at City. The former Borussia Dortmund star clearly enjoys captaining the highly talented Manchester City setup and has a close relationship with Pep Guardiola, who has publicly expressed his desire to keep the German at the club recently. Barca and Arsenal, therefore, might just be waiting for the inevitable, though it is too early to tell. After 7 good years in Manchester, the midfielder might prefer a change in air too, with Spain, in particular, emerging as an appealing destination. But one thing is for sure, Barcelona cannot solely target Gundogan and must shift their attention to other alternatives in the market. They have been closely linked with a move for Sofian Amrabat, who could be available on a cut price deal this summer. Barca have also been handed a boost in their pursuit of Martin Zubimendi lately, with Sociedad reportedly interested in signing a few of the young stars. It promises to be an interesting summer ahead, not just for Ilkay Gundogan, but for Barca too, as the Catalans desperately seek midfield reinforcement ahead of the new season. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.